Julie Jackson, who works with the homeless, was herself between homes when she missed letters advising her she was being charged for overparking at the Moto Services at Rainham in 2020.
I went to the services, probably went to the shops, can't remember why I was there even, but I know that I lived locally, I was staying with family, so I would probably have gone through the back service roads and exit either back through the service road or onto the motorway, but it didn't show on the cameras that I either arrived or left. I'm not sure what, I haven't seen any evidence to show what they have.
Having not received the mail advising her of the alleged breach of their terms and conditions, the first she knew was when she received letters from DCB Legal.
I was quite shocked to be pursued for debt collection when I didn't know what I was being pursued for, and then I thought my explanation would have been enough for them to say, okay, well, this is over and done with them, but it wasn't even enough. And they said that they would go back to their client because they couldn't do anything about it because it had gone to them. They'd go back to the client and then I'd hear back from them in due course, which I never did. So I just thought that it was all over and done with, the matter was finished. They accepted my explanation and that I thought was the end of it until recently.
As she was facing costs of nearly £300, she was asked if she wanted to mediate or she would be taken to court. When Rainham News called DCB Legal to speak to their press office, we were told we are unable to comment at this time, and the call was ended with DCB Legal never asking which case we were investigating. A statement from Moto Hospitality said it has asked any legal action against Ms Jackson is dropped. As a gesture of goodwill, we have approved the cancellation of the parking charge issued to Ms Jackson. We would remind drivers that the service road at our Medway site is only meant to provide access to the service area for authorised and emergency vehicles and is not a shortcut for local residents. Signage at either end of the service road clearly indicates this, and any unauthorised vehicles that use the road will face a parking charge for doing so. Other Rainham residents who have successfully fought penalty charges point out they've used the road for 45 years. People have had to have letters from their employers to prove they could not have been parked when they were accused of being there.
Other people have said that they've been pursued, they've had multiple letters like harassed, intimidated into settling, costs going up. I don't think it's clear for residents because a lot of residents around here do use that road because that's what they've always done. So more clarity and more understanding, I think, of when someone calls you, to say this is what my situation is, not to be pursued or harassed or intimidated into having to pay something when you know full well that you didn't even do that in the first place.
While vehicle satellite navigation systems still direct drivers through the services, Ms Jackson said it would be better if Moto installed better cameras on exits and enhanced their signs. Sandy Fleming for Rainham News.